Pick 10P.
Anticipating a high-scoring affair in this one. Doris, a lot of offense. Both these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Which is an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to... step up and make a difference tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Now Jackson. After the missed three-pointer from Christian Wood.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Over in the corner, Barnes fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Here's the pass to Barnes. They need this. Here's Wood. Sinks that one from the post.
And operating there in deep, Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
On the wing, Jackson. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Zeller against Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Finney-Smith.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Jackson dishes to Zeller. Jackson against Hardaway. Jackson kicks to Warren. From past the arc. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Warren. Jackson's got... 17 now.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Doncic outside, trying to find Wood. Gets it to him.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jackson passes to DeRozan. Good on the shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Hardaway. Nobody near Barnes. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Goes up the baseline, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Dallas calls their first time.
Mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Mike Muscala is checked in for Cody Zeller. Shaw comes in for Warren. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. It's Jackson with the drive. Pass to Dosunmu. For the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Green slams it in.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Doncic kicks to Dedmon. No good from outside. Bulls leading by 17. Jackson from long range. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Outside, Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your...
Just over a minute gone here in the 2nd quarter. Wood can't hit. Chicago has gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. On the floor for Dallas. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4 with Wood at the 5. Luka Doncic out there with Green, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Mavericks trailed by 21. On the wing, Green. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Chicago. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did inch. They defended and contested every shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against Orlando was tremendous. He contributed 61 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Wood, launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wood's got 11.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Right side Hardaway. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Ball against Hardaway. Passes it to Wood. The 3 from Barnes. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
In for DeMar DeRozan.
Frank Kaminsky III.
Doncic against Jackson to halt the run. Rebound by the Bulls. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jackson dishes the ball. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The pass to Finney-Smith, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Here's Zeller, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here we go. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Shaw's checked in for Cody Zeller. Williams comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Dallas also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Wood. Tristan Thompson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Ben McLemore in for Barnes. Jackson kicks to Williams. Back to Jackson. Bulls moving the ball around. Dosunmu, the pass to Jackson. Here is Shaw. Dedmon defending. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Williams for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Williams comes with a double team. Dedmon finds Thompson. Doncic outside. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Hardaway. This one for 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Jackson. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Dosunmu. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Chicago going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Chicago Bulls.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
All right, guys, now let's take a glance at the injuries that both of these teams are dealing with.
With Zach LaVine out of the equation, they lose a lot. Not just on the scoreboard, but their overall athleticism diminishes.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than two quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage two-point looks.
We've got Ball, DeRozan out there with T.J. Warren, then it's Zeller, and it's Jackson in at the shooting guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Warren finds Jackson, fires from deep. Another three for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
It's Jackson with the drive, and Jackson throws it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And they double up Doncic. It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Warren's got his second bucket of the night.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And he comes up with the deuce. Jackson's got 47 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Doncic passes to Hardaway. That shot misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jackson dishes the ball. Back to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul. Dallas calls timeout. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Lamb comes in for Green. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Maxi Kleber. Hardaway is out there with Hardy. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Lamb in at the small forward. Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Jackson. Passes to Ingles. Jackson looking around. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it again. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. For Dallas, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the inside. And Lamb slams it home.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And Jackson throws it down.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. The pass to Hardaway. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Muscala.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
The drive by Jackson, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. No coverage that time. Kaminsky's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Outside Hardaway. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And finished off by Wood.
And it looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Ingles finds Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got his 4th assist in this one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Jackson. Hardaway, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Ingles. He dishes it to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Jackson, and got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lights Out.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and it's lights out with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson is double. Now here's McLemore outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Caruso. Jackson from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but
The Mavericks, 73. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. I don't know. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one. Risky.